Greetings and salutations to this, the super and amazing project. Lay thine eyes upon thy screen, and I shall set forth the stories that have thence been filling thy newsfeed. For the capacity of this tale, I will thenceforth spake unto you, thine listeners, whom watch with curiosity as to the absence of Lords Dan and Phil, the most present news articles in a tone reminiscent of that of a Shakespearean verse. Thus I entreat thee, in the fair town of San Diego is where we lay our first scene, and those which are called geeks didst flock to the streets. In gallant and cumbersome attire did some put upon, whilst others merely gazing at the spectacle, burdened by the increasing amount of swag that they didst collect. 'Tis almost with tears that I do speak of this, as I was but unable to attend such pageantry. But look you to next year, and I shall endeavour to make my joyful return to the con of comics. Such joy and merriment went out all across the land, as it was hereby proclaimed that marriage, being of such noble and cherished an act, was granted thus to all people, be they both male or female. The rainbows that dost reside in the air but did leave their lofty homes to settle down upon the cheerful faces of our friends in their book, painting a many-coloured picture of love and hope for all our well-being. There comes a man with more bluster in his sound than a fiery tempest, more noise doth he impart than that of a clanging cymbal, and yet he doth but claim that it is God's right hand that hath granted him such deliverance that should warrant him the position over others. The clowns and fools of the court do rejoice at his countenance, for it is meat and drink to them to see such a woeful dolt, with hair like flax, both chewed and vomited by a goat. To have this man doth run forth for such a position is but childish merriment to all who doth witness. I pray your thanks for attending this scene upon which I have recorded. If thou wouldst rather be sent by messenger of when more joyful videos art released, thou hadst only look yonder to the subscribe button. Other forms of letter are used, and I, your fair host, doth tweet with the Twitter, read with the Facebook, and collect beautiful images upon the Instagram. Until such time as we meet again, and when I give wave, bid me farewell.